cruise. He went to that emo cruise and was just kicking it with all these streamers and freaking this and that. And I was like, what the hell?
Emo Cruise. What is that?
So Emo is Not Dead cruise. It was basically all old school emo bands like Under Oath, Plain White Tea, stuff like that. Just doing a tour on a cruise ship.
Out in
Oh.
the Dead Sea, you know.
And
Oh,
my
that's
buddy was
Welcome
like,
back, everybody. A new week. Yay. Hopefully everyone's had a good week so far.
Did you say your butthole?
What?
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 I had COVID. That was fun. How was everyone else's week?
I slept 2 hours
I'm
last night.
good.
You slept 2 hours last night?
Yeah.
Sound like
I
you're a
have-
med student.
I have class from 8 to 6 today.
How about everyone else? Zeph, how you feeling?
Still tired, but I feel like I'm getting better.
Cool. Wraith probably getting food unless he's here. Anyway, while Wraith's gone, he's
yeah,
back.
I don't know what
Oh,
happened.
there he is.
But he's back. All right. In the meantime, let me give you guys a quick recap. Last session, we finished the Abyssal Plane. You guys successfully navigated. Tofu was able to at least get his soul back. He wasn't able to put it back into his body, but he has a soul gem. You guys made a deal with the Dracolich, basically saying, you guys hid from the Dracolich somehow that you have this great sword that opens up portals, but you did strike a deal with this thing, stating that you'd either bring Merkel back by force or by death to the Abyssal Plane. So you guys can add that to your side quests, even though it's probably part of your main goal anyways, to kick the shit out of her. While you guys were leaving, you took the portal from the Abyssal Plane because you don't have the crystals, which did not feel good. Very much did not feel good. However, while coming back from the Abyssal Plane, everyone will have the benefits of a short rest. If you want to roll hit dice, you can right now. Giving you guys that option of having a short rest from the Abyssal Plane's portal, of transporting your soul out of the realm of death.
I don't think a short rest helped me at all anyway.
Do you have any? Are you missing HP?
8.
So yeah, you can roll a hit dice if you like to get that back. You can roll as many hit dice as your character level. So if you're level 5 at the moment, you're allowed to roll up to 5 hit dice.
Look at my hit dice.
Well, that's too bad, sir.
Does my short rest
You
count
guys
as a
didn't
long
stop
rest?
for a rest.
What the fuck? Look, I got double natural one.
Does my short rest count as a long rest like usual?
Yes.
No, your
Yes.
long rest is still 4 hours of meditation. You guys are getting the benefits of a short rest.
As in 1
Being
hour?
very lenient because you guys literally teleported into probably the most dangerous place that you guys could have at the moment.
Oh no, I think it could have been pretty dangerous had we teleported into our daddy's lair.
We'll see. I think this is more dangerous.
And we have a paladin and a cleric with almost no spell slots. We're doing great.
I'll give you guys another 2 minutes to roll hit dice if you like while I finish up the recap. You guys teleported. You told the teleporter in the plane of death that you wanted to go where Merkel is. The teleporter said stand by, and you guys got teleported into a fucking hot-ass desert surrounded by tieflings. However, as you guys' eyes got adjusted to the light, you all noticed that Rift Nocturne's body was on an altar along with a priest hovering over him or hovering his hands over him. casting a resurrection spell, which you guys discussed on, what it would take to cast a resurrection on Rift. You guys have an hour. You guys were on a timer. You made it in time. Kahir, Valens said to Kahir, "Hey, do you have that spear?" And Kahir instinctively was already pulling it out and launched the Spear of Death, which struck true. The priest that was performing the ritual, Jasui, was instantly evaporated into dust, as Kahir had mentioned or explained how this spear looked. A black mists trailing behind it, and then eventually a huge skull appeared in the sky and devoured the soul of Jasui, pulling him to hell. And that's where we left off last week. Bring you guys back in. We are not in combat at the moment, but it will be very, very. I mean, it's very apparent where the spear came from, but I'm bringing you guys back in. You guys have another few minutes before the guards probably peer around the corner if you would like to say anything or prepare any actions.
Wait, so they didn't see us?
They saw the javelin. They didn't see where you guys are. You guys are hidden behind a small wall on the south part of the map here. Again, looking around, it is dusty and it is full of sand. Some of the places is more like built per se. It's not like straight sand on your feet. There is definitely like a cobblestone or like a sandstone shaved. So you have some decent footing. But looking around, I mean, there's cactuses. It's hot as hell. Valens is instantly sweating underneath all of his armor. Kahir has a little glisten to him as well.
I'm gonna prepare.
All right, so Thorin has a quick hand around his necklace, probably playing with the sword and shields depictions.
I think Kahir's gonna kind of look around at everybody and it's like, can I go? Can I go? Can I do it? Can I go before they do?
How do you spell trimmer?
We're already kinda did.
How do you what?
How do you spell tremor? He's this.
If I'm thinking what you're thinking, sure.
Anybody object? I'm gonna go.
Hold on a second.
I'm going to disguise myself
Uh-huh.
into Mako.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's how you spell it. That was.
Trimmer! What kind of language is that? Trimmer!
That's how we say it.
I'm like,
That's how we say it in the South.
No, that is how I'm spelling it now.
Remember,
Is that right next to the femur?
Yes.
What?
all the ones Harry was confused. He's like, it is?
What? Huh.
A fierce face peers around the corner, and you guys are maybe, grabbing your swords or grabbing your necklace. Traherne. Orpheus begins to cast Disguise Self and appears as a tiefling woman, to what he remembers probably Merkel looking like. A face peers around the corner. Give you guys a quick handout.
Ah, stab it!
Ika.
Oi! The fuck you doing back there?
He's Italian.
You should have photoshopped a pizza in his hand.
Oi, you boys, you the ones that threw that spear?
There's a spear?
Be
Does it have a
careful
pig
who
on
you're
it?
talking. Be careful who you're talking to. Do you see me?
You got any food? Be kind of hungry. It's been a while since we eat.
Who the fuck you? Who the fuck are you? I don't understand. Who are you?
Get here.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
Get
you
here.
just show up. What are you doing here?
Oi, me, Igor Vashid of Devil's Tongue. I'm the first sword. These gods are under me. We were here to protect this ritual, but it was disrupted. Did you throw this spear, big man?
No idea.
What spear are you talking about? You're not
Roll me a
see spear.
deception check.
Ho. Ow.
Roll high.
Nope, not high enough.
He takes a step closer to you.
Oh, welcome.
Leans
You are
over
now
to
in
your
my
ear. He's actually quite big for a tiefling.
Ooh,
Definitely. I mean, he's so here's your shoulder. He's maybe up to about here, which is quite tall for again a tiefling. He lifts his chin up to your ear and cups an ear. Kahir, you can only hear this. I knew something strange was fucking going on here, and now you guys show up. What the fuck is going on?
Can I do an inside check? I'm
Tahir kind of
confused.
looks around and he leans in. He goes, "It wasn't supposed to happen. That guy bad. We're here to stop it."
He look bad. We don't like elves. Looks at the other guys.
Don't worry, they cool. They with me.
I don't understand why we try resurrect elf. I mean, my grandmother passed away. We don't try to bring her back.
Tell you what. You help me get rid of body. You have Jem to resurrect your grandmother.
I mean, you guys already take care of that. If you lied to me, I understand that. It's fine. You want to cover your track. I get it. But and a lot of people here, they saw what you did. I'm not gonna be able to tell them all. No, it's part of the show.
Are you sure? Have you tried? They didn't see me throw it.
I could try. I don't know.
Merkel, she did it. I point over
Okay.
at Harry.
Merkel. You say the word Merkel or the name Merkel?
What?
Yeah.
That woman. She behind this.
Yes, we here to stop her. Someone
He
very,
very quickly
interesting.
turns around and screams out, "Hey, them fucking Merkel here!" Everyone in the pews turns around. Everyone is staring over in the direction of Igor Vashid. And
Oh my
Orpheus, for some reason, your skin begins to itch. Very, very, very. I don't know how to explain, but you feel like your skin is on fire at the moment. As maybe you peer around the corner to look to see if, who's looking over at you guys, Orpheus in particular. You notice one of the tiefling woman's whole body begins to shimmer and shake very quickly. The woman here. At the same time as you're noticing this, your skin again begins to feel like it's on fire. Only lasts for maybe a moment, and then it calms down again. As the woman gets up from the pew and she begins to walk.
Guys, something wrong.
What's wrong?
What's going on?
I have a bad feeling about that woman walking toward this direction.
Hey, Igor. Do you particularly like Merkel?
As you're speaking to him, I mean he's looking at you guys, but he also is eyeing the soldiers coming around the corner. The soldiers, I guess Kahir, you'd be the first one to notice. Tieflings again have very like unique eyes, but these two soldiers have a glow to their eyes underneath the helmets. If you want to roll Arcana or Perception, I guess, to see what the hell's going on.
Do we all notice this?
Kahir is probably the first one to notice the first guard before it comes around into the little alcove that you guys are in.
As Kahir squints to try to get a better look at their eyes, he just bumps Igor and goes, "What's with them? Why'd their eyes glow?"
Oi, you two, go back to post. They begin to draw their swords.
What is Igor's
draw my
reaction to
glaive.
them drawing the sword? What is his posturing like?
I mean, he looks just like the depiction of him in the handout.
Well, no. When they draw the swords, is he posturing the same as them towards us, or is he confused? Or
Igor has his sword down to the side,
Okay.
kind of just hand on shoulder on hip, looking at you guys, looking at them. Oi, I said, go back to post. What are you doing?
Guys, something
And
wrong.
they're still approaching.
What's wrong?
Igor, we've seen stuff like this in the past when dealing with Merkel. She likes to charm and entrance people to do her bidding. I don't think those are actually your kind anymore.
Where did that woman go?
Well, I was trying to stop you before you moved her off.
She's still there. She's heading towards the other guards.
Yeah, but when she was within the 60-foot radius, I was
Yeah,
gonna
good.
assist them. Can I see her over the wall? How tall is this wall?
Yeah. So again, it's just a wall that maybe like you could duck down and hide under. 5 foot maybe. You could still hop over it as well if you want to use that as like to go in that direction.
Do I have
the
enough
highest
clearance
point
that I
on the
can
wall
throw
is in
something?
front of Orpheus, where it's about like maybe 10 feet tall, but you can very quickly hop around it. Almost looks like a broken chimney or something here.
Okay. Before she gets out of range and I notice that she's walking away, I yell at her, "Stop! Don't move!" And I throw my javelin at her. One of my regular javelins.
well, damn.
Roll it.
10 piercing.
Hang on. Makes it, breaks it. As the javelin pierces, it doesn't actually stick in her. It more like skims the side of this woman's shoulder as she turns. Move this over. It is very obviously
I didn't think of
Merkel.
the diplomatic route.
As her disguised self falls, looks exactly like Orpheus's disguised self, even though Orpheus looks like Merkel now. It is definitely her. She begins to bleed a little bit on the shoulder as she begins running in this direction.
That's Marco. See control your guard, Igor.
Everyone roll me initiative as the guards are now stepping into the alcove where you are.
Oh, Matt, you
Yeah.
Ouch.
Just for clarification, Merkel does like walk on the ground, right? Like she doesn't float or fly,
No.
to her knowledge. Okay.
Flying's against dangerous rules.
Everyone's in the turn order. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have balance.
It's not letting
I
me
didn't
drag
click my
mirror out.
thing.
I'll add you in balance. You are 21.
Yeah, I don't want
right?
to. Yeah, I don't want to re-roll a perfect roll.
What were you saying?
I was saying it's not letting me drag mirror out.
Oh yeah. So your ready to action goes off. What were you doing, Trahern? Something about tremors?
Yeah, I was gonna use erupting earth.
If you guys were attacked?
That's what I had like prepared. Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I repair action for that. Kombucha?
What do you want to summon mirror? You want to put him like out here?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, you can put him in here, but he won't be able to fit next to you guys. He'd have to go like down here and then step over.
No, it's fine for me, like, we're outside.
Touches the ground, begins. The tremor appears to be erupting the earth. So what spell were
let's
you
go.
trying to cast? Is it a damaging spell?
It's a terrain spell.
Yeah, it's a terrain spell. I just posted it.
It damage worthy.
It's a 20-foot cube, creates difficult terrain. You have to do a dex saving throw. Each 5-foot square requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
All right, so yours will be the surprise top of the round, and then we'll start everything else. However, very quickly as the guards come in, they're going to start swinging at everyone in here. Your spell goes off. How does this look, or how's it? Give me some details. What does this look like? I'm gonna put a 20-foot cube here. So I think this stays here as long as you're concentrating, correct?
I don't even think it's a concentration. It just says instantaneous.
The ground becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
Right.
Yep.
But
So it just
That means people have to physically clear that stuff. Like they have to move the rock, kind of thing. It doesn't affect him. It affects anyone else who wants to like make it not a mess.
Including us.
So it requires 1 minute of clearing the rocks and the pebbles. It's not a concentration. It's just a straight up spell, damage,
Just
and then
goes
lingering
off.
effect of difficult terrain until cleared.
Yep.
right.
5 plus
So
where?
I still gotta draw a box. Just let me know where you want it.
What level do you cast?
It's 4x4, huh?
Which level you cast?
Level 3. It's level 3 spell.
Ah.
Too big, I think. Is it? 1, 2, 3. Each. It should be 4x4, right? Isn't each cube 5 feet?
I'll do this. I'm assuming you're putting it like right here, or you want to put it where all the guards are going to be coming towards you guys.
So you said Merkel was running away, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna cast it on top of Merkel.
Can
So it's 120 foot range. So we'll drop it over top. What direction is she running? To like those guards to the left? Is that the
If you're
direction?
attacking Merkel with this, she's gonna do a reaction. I mean, if you're doing it, you're doing it.
Yeah, just go for it. It's fine.
Okay, so you attempt to hinder her movement and attack her. I wasn't planning on having Merkel, but let's open her up her character sheet.
Oh shit.
So Jahern's like hunched down on the ground, and he puts both of his hands on his ground, and his eyes light up like with a bright yellow, and the earth starts to shake, and like the dirt and the clay starting to crack, and then you just see like 3 tremors shoot out from his hands towards Merkel, and like just a big like cloud of dust erupts around her, and you just see like this rocky terrain that exploded in this big cube area.
Damn, 60 feet.
Merkel very quickly whips out her dagger. Again, Orpheus, this is the other dagger you had. Not your mom's, but the black sacrificial dagger. And it begins to light up. I guess she's using it as her arcane focus as she swipes, and the spell that was being casted is counterspelled.
Okay. Meaning it just is void or it reflects?
It's void.
Okay.
It's void. She basically stopped it.
Okay.
All right, so that takes care of all of the stuff that you guys are going to do before combat. So top of the order, Merkel. Merkel's going to continue running. She's going to dash and head up this way. And there is a small cave that she enters.
And she gone.
However, as she was passing the grounds, there is a blood circle on the ground as she stomped on it that became active. Active meaning it begins to light up. You guys remember her blood circles before?
Mm-hmm.
Blood circles are not good. Traherne, top of the order. It is your turn. You guys are stuck behind a wall. It looks like the guards of Devil's Tongue is what's heading towards you guys.
Okay,
With some
so
red glowing eyes.
okay.
However, yeah, it's your turn. We'll see what happens on their turn because Merkel kind of up and left.
Okay. So
You want to roll Arcana to see, if she's gone, are these guards still under her spell?
yeah, it's fine. But if I do that, it doesn't count as my action, right?
No, I'm giving you
Okay.
give you an option to do
Yeah,
that
let me double check.
if you want to try and relate to the group, or it will affect how you react in the moment. 11. Usually, you don't need line of sight to keep concentration. However, it's probably more difficult to. It's not like she's going to be able to do this to other people if you're able to break the spell's concentration or the properties of it. For example, if you knock them out and they wake up, they're probably not going to be under that effect anymore. So if you want to deal non-lethal damage to innocent people, you can. You can try and knock them out instead. Or you can counterspell, but the spell is already on, so you can't counterspell. You would have had to counterspell when she was casting these things.
So if I just want to knock him out, and I just want to use like one of my weapons, like just to do a bludgeoning attack, I can just aim for the head and hope to knock him out. Is that what you're saying?
So any of your attacks can be non-lethal. You just have to declare it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna I'll just use my quarterstaff. Let me see. I think it's this one right here. I'll do non-lethal on. Guess I'll move. I can move here and stay in melee range, right? Without triggering him. If I move like this.
Yeah, I mean, you have movement. You can stand there.
And then I'll do my attack. And aim for the...
9 is a miss.
Okay. Then I will...
This is the first time you swung with your new quarterstaff.
Yeah.
He did so well with it.
I know, right? all of my abilities are getting shut down right now. Okay.
It may be a little bit heavier than than your other quarterstaff. And I mean, it has a very obvious gem at the top of it that makes it a lot more top heavy than your other quarterstaff.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the blood rune begins to activate. Around the altar, I guess you can call it, all around, columns of fire begin to erupt. Here, here, and here. And out of the fire, some creatures begin to form.
Why they big?
This is how these creatures look. These are fire elementals. Anyone from Niflheim will know what a fire elemental is. They are very dangerous. They are usually the cause of huge cities going on fire. You know, you've heard rumors and stories of fire elementals being the cause of destruction to a lot of cities when there's a huge fire. These are fire elementals. They are not to be fucked with. Usually it takes a whole bunch of priests or clerics to banish them when they do appear. And I will add them to the turn order. I'm also going to give them each a color.
I mean, it's okay with me if you don't put them in the turn order.
Right?
Rahern pulls down his pants and starts peeing in the direction of the fire elemental.
12 and 15. However, they will go once Kahir goes. They were just summoned, so they don't have a turn at the moment. Valens, your turn.
Yeah. Fucking do this shit. Alright. Wait, what the fuck? Never mind. My thing scrolled in. Alright. So, Igor's on our side, we know that. So I'm gonna move it on this guy. Stibbity stab. This guy.
One to your east. To your
Yeah.
right. Okay. Go for it.
19.
19's a hit.
9.
9 is not.
And
16's let me see.
there's damage for the first one.
Is a hit as well.
Okay. So
As you hit this guard, he reels back. He again looks up at you. Looks over to the right and sees the fire elemental. It looks like your attack has knocked him out of this trance or whatever he was under the effects of.
Uh-huh.
However, he's bleeding from his arm now.
That's necrotic.
You're breaking up, what'd you say?
It's in it because of my necrotic stuff.
Oh, why did
Anyone
you?
else
said
hear
some-
Raid?
he said something
Breaking up
about-
pretty bad.
He said something
Necrotic.
about necrotic.
Why my shit's being all weird tonight.
You want to disconnect from Discord and reconnect? Just to see if that helps.
I think
It's really bad. It sounds like, you know, when a phone's breaking up, that's how it sounds.
I'm gonna kill this for a second.
Oh, okay,
Is that
better.
better?
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah, I'm to tell that whatever that video really kills me. So yeah, so I hit him with that necrotic damage as well. So yeah, he's probably really unhappy. Does he say anything at all? He just looks stunned.
Yeah, he's like, it looks like he didn't know what happened. Maybe he doesn't have a memory of before he was charmed.
Oh, okay.
A little bit confused.
Well, if he doesn't say anything, I'm not paying attention to it. I'm gonna fight, man. But no, that's it. That's the
Okay.
end of my turn, sir.
Orpheus, your turn.
So, you knock both them back to senses, right? Both of them or just one of them that.
That's the one.
Wait, but
Yeah, the one to the north is still, his eyes are still red. He looks like he's, as Valens appeared in front of him, looks like he's maybe going to swing at Valens.
then I will run over there.
You going to smack him with the dagger?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna smack him with the dagger.
17's a hit. You
not
stab
lethal.
him. You give him a quick jab.
Yeah, with
A
the back
little
of the
blood
hill.
begins
Yeah.
to trickle out from the leather armor of this tiefling guard. Shakes his head, looks at you very quickly. Looks down. Looks over. Sees the fire elemental. And begins to react to that.
You good?
Oh. What happened? What's going on?
That's a evil
You.
woman.
You're that woman.
Oh no.
You're that
I'm-
woman.
No. No.
He brings a sword up to your throat.
Can I drop my disguise? Is that count as an action?
Yep.
No, you can stop concentrating on a spell as a free action.
Okay, well then I dropped my disguise, and I was like, no. I'm
Oh,
with.
now you're turning into a boy?
No. This is me. That I was just showing you who that woman was.
Igor, it's that woman. She's here, right here. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a boy. No, it's that woman. She's disguising herself again.
Focus on the fire at elemental, you idiot.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it. My turn.
I'm gonna roll for this because this guy is very confused now. Okay. He's turning towards the fire elemental, and all the guards in the vicinity, Igor yells out to them, "Oh, you fucking idiots, go get the fires! The fires! Where's the well? Go to the water well."
Oh.
Igor, there's no well here. We're at the freaking... And they begin to surround the fire elementals. The one that you hurt, Valens, he kind of looks at you and then walks away. And they're going to start some attacks. So I need to keep track of this. So these two are going to attack this one. I need my fire elementals. All right, so everyone will witness as the first two guards begin to swing their short swords at the fire elemental.
Ooh.
Both hit. So let me roll damage first. However, both of them take some recoil damage from the fire form of this creature.
Oh no.
I'm going to add in a quick fire damage thing.
And then they'll probably take half of that.
So the guard on the left takes 1 damage. The guard on the right takes 3. Let's see who's closest. Valens, Traherne, and Orpheus. Roll me perception checks on these guards.
Okay.
8.
Orpheus, you're not too sure why the fire didn't really affect them. Same thing for Valens.
You said me as well.
I'm stupid.
Yes. For her, they're tieflings. They're resistant to fire. They're probably the best match against these fire things.
Trahern looks to the group and just says, "Guys, I think there were these creatures, these red skinned guys. They're resistant
You know
to
what?
the fire.
Yeah, you know what a tiefling is. You're from
Yeah, you
Niflheim.
from Nihon.
You've
Okay, the
met
tieflings. They're
people
from
before.
they're resistant to fire. It doesn't seem to affect them.
Now that you mention it as well, give me a history check. Twelve is enough.
Hell pick.
For her, you can pretty much safely assume that you guys are in Devil's Tongue at the moment. And I believe Igor mentioned he's the first sword of Devil's Tongue. Devil's Tongue is directly west of Niflheim. Quite far west, probably the most west that you can go. So you can safely assume that you are west Niflheim at the moment, from where you teleported from the Abyssal Plane. You're back in Niflheim at the moment.
Okay. I look over to Thurin, and I'm just saying, like, does this place look familiar to you?
Or it's your turn.
My turn.
You can
All right.
respond now.
I do what, a history check to see if I know the area.
Neither you nor Trahern has probably gone
I've
that
probably
far
never
west.
been here.
You've probably met with representatives from Devil's Tongue. However, the tieflings and the elves usually don't have a good relationship. It's like two opposite sides of a coin.
Yep.
Elves are like devils and angels almost.
So I'd
However,
respond to
your family's never had triflings with the elves. It's more of the wood, wood elves. So like Trahern's family probably has had wars with the tiefling peoples in ancient times. Since then, there's no wars though. They don't like each other.
All right, so to respond to Trahern, I'd kind of just look at him and go, possibly. He did say he was the first sword of Devil's Tongue, so it only makes sense that we're at that area or nearby. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move my character past everyone to here, and I'm gonna target the red fire element that's closest to me, and I'm going to cast a Sacred Flame.
All right,
With
are you
radiant
doing this
damage?
with radiant damage?
Radiant. Yep.
Dex save?
Dex save, DC 14.
That's a fail. So it's 14 total.
14 damage. Yep.
Okay.
And
Your
then
radiant flame seems to be effective against this fire elemental. You would not think that, radiant or fire would hurt this thing. You're not too sure about fire, but radiant definitely does still do damage.
all right, and then I'm gonna move Mir a little bit closer, and go ahead and start smacking him with his fists. That's the first hit, and then the multi-hit. The 15 and a 9.
First is a hit.
All right, 13. Bludgeoning.
Thorin, give me a perception check.
Nine.
Whatever type of clothing Mir currently has on is now on fire, and he begins to take fire damage.
All right. I would kind of turn to the group and be like, just be careful if you're going to melee range. It looks like the fire from the fire elementals will burn you if you attack it. And that's my turn.
Yeah.
Oi, big guy. You go right, I go left. Okay?
Me go left, you go right.
Okay. And he hops the wall very easily. Heads up to the first fire elemental. And where's my Igor? Where are you? There you are. Igor throws down his short sword. Looks to the guard on his left, grabs off of his back a big greatsword, and begins slamming down on this fire elemental. Almost look like he's trying to douse it instead of slash through it. With 2 attacks, which both hit for 18.
Oh, Eeyore Daddy.
However, one of the cloth on his armor, underneath his, or on top of his chain armor, begins to catch fire. He takes some fire damage, which again, tieflings are resistant to. He takes 2. Okay, here it is your turn.
Where was the blood circle that Merkel activated?
Do you guys not see it? Hold on.
Nope.
No.
No.
There you go.
There you go.
40. For my action, I'm going to dash. So dash again. Dash. It's going to give me another 40. And then I'm going to use my pendant, my necklace, to action surge.
Okay.
To get gain another action, in which I'm going to dash again. Up to the circle and start smearing the blood and stomping it and disrupting it. I'll even use my bonus action for that if you want me to.
Something begins to happen as you touch the blood. Is your HP full currently?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't take any damage. However, you do remove some of the blood here in the circle. But before you, and I'm going to need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. As you begin to wipe away some of this blood or try and clean it or do something to it to disrupt whatever the hell is going on, a huge concussion explosion happens right in front of you as something erupts from this circle. You were successful in disrupting the circle, but as you were touching it, this is what was happening. I don't know how to explain it better than that.
Damn. Wish I
that's
could
a
have seen that
fail.
coming.
You are going to be thrown back 20 feet, so directly south. If you want to move for me while I'm doing this.
Oh my god.
Hello, Jin.
Oh my god.
That's a 1. What's its dex score? One, so it's 2. That's not the music I was looking for.
Is that a demon?
Let me give you guys a handout while you're waiting
A
of
Freddy?
what this fucking thing looks like.
A Jin?
Green.
Here, give me a history check. You have no idea what the hell this thing is. You've never heard of this in your readings of ancient times of creatures and things, or gods, goddesses, prophets. Nothing's explained of a fire-based thing. However, what you are looking at is the handout. Did I show it to you guys? Can you get everyone see this thing?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That is how it looks.
How big is it?
Did I use my bonus
Huge.
action to smear?
It's a smear.
Yeah, to smear the blood.
You were successful, so I'll put a cross out on here. Nothing else can be summoned based on your guys' history with these blood circles. As long as you disrupt the blood circle itself, usually it stops anything from coming through. The teleportation circles, the blood teleportation circles, whatever's getting pulled through forcefully, usually disrupting it somehow, whether cleaning it all with water or smearing any part of the circle, usually disrupts it. So you were successful as you were touching it, though. This is what happened. So you were good on that, Kihir.
I think he meant like, did he use bonus action or no?
Yes.
Okay, then that's my turn.
So how tall this thing? Bigger than the Sun Guardian or the same size? Or smaller?
I'll tell you in a second. Let me get the character sheet up. Technically, it's large, but it is larger than large. So what's the next step up, Kihir? Or is that
Colossal?
Large, then goes to huge, then goes to gargantuan, and then colossal.
Yeah, so it is currently huge. It's larger than a normal Jin. Like the one that you guys have seen in the caves at Bayville.
Huh.
Slightly larger than that one. But looks very similar if you're making that observation, Orpheus.
Okay.
Kind of looks like a fire version of the Jin that you guys saw the last time. Why can't I find my song for this?
Let it be known for the record, that is not what I wanted to happen. That is not how I thought that was going to go.
Top of the order, Trahern, it is your turn.
Oh.
Okay.
no.
I have
You just hear from across the way. I got this.
this.
Don't worry.
Okay, here, or sorry, not here. Trahern looks down, like he sees this fire elemental in front of him, and he's watching everybody go up and just getting burnt to shit trying to hit it, and realizes that he doesn't really have anything to do much at range. So I'm gonna just take a few steps up here, and let me see what the range is on this ability. 10 feet. I'm gonna move here. I definitely want to be out of range of like hitting anybody, and then I'm gonna attempt to use poison spray on the fire elemental.
Trahern, for the second time this campaign, your poison spray strikes and gets absorbed.
Okay.
Deals 0 damage. Looks like this thing's immune to poison.
Yeah, I figured.
It literally just, as the poison hits it, just gets evaporated. This thing seems too hot for your poison to stick.
Okay. I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to just run back behind here in my turn.
Okay. Orpheus, your turn.
So you're gonna see Orpheus look at hit ring, touch it, whisper it. He say, Abu, can you come and help us? I'm assuming him.
Give me a point on the map where you would like to summon Abu.
How do I point it?
So shift
there-
and
there
then
you go.
click. There you go. In front of Kahir.
Yeah.
Under your summons, do you have a character sheet?
Yeah. I
Can you
can
click and drag it out?
drag him out. I can drag him out. Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
And under his character sheet, you should see a small little I or INIT next to his armor class. Click
Uh-huh.
on his character token and click on INIT.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
In it to win it.
Ah, Lord.
Orpheus and Valens, what's your deck scores?
Mine is 14.
Valens, what's your deck score? Is Wraith here?
Girlfriend was talking to me.
Oh, what's your deck
Um,
score?
10.
Okay, so yeah. You go that way. Okay. Alright, so Abu rolled an 11.1. So Abu will go before Kahir.
Everybody but the Afridi goes before Kahir.
Which is quite lucky, actually.
I'm very thankful.
So, is
That
that...
is your action, however, Orpheus.
Huh?
You still have movement and bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform into my dread form. Yeah. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Everything that's on the character sheet of Abu, you have access to.
Okay.
Let me update the number of spells he has, though. Hang on. He has 3 of those. 3 of those. 2. Okay. So if you're on Abu's character sheet, he has 3 level 1 spell slots, 3 level 2, 2 level 3, and then 1 of level 4, 5, and 6. And 1 of 7, but plane shift you're probably not going to use.
Okay.
Unless you're trying to send Valens to the plane of death again to visit his daddy or whoever.
Okay.
He has multi-attack, so you can make 2 scimitar attacks. He also can create a whirlwind. If you have questions on what he can do, just let me know.
Okay.
His spell save DC is 13 with his charisma, which his charisma is actually 14. And he has a +2 to hit with spell attacks, if there's a
Okay.
spell attack.
Okay.
He has some spells that he can do at will, such as Detect Good and Evil, Detect Magic, and Thunder Wave. So
Okay.
Thunder Wave won't take a spell slot.
Okay.
Anything else in your turn? You have movement left.
No, that's it. My turn.
And what are
That's
you
it.
doing? Did you do your temp HP?
I did.
Okay.
That's it. My turn.
Balance, your turn. Orpheus just twiddled his ring and looks a little bit more meaner than before as he's in his form of dread. It's now your turn, Balance.
Okay. So we got a crazy thing that just spawned way over there. We got fire elementals over on the other side.
And Abu just popped up.
They had the old friend.
Boo!
I'm just sitting here like, Well, maybe I'll head this way. um. Whew. All right, you guys, you got the bit really fiery ones. I'm gonna go help this guy. And I'm gonna head over towards gear. I guess I can get to like right here. All right, that's all I got. It's a long range. How did you get all the way over there?
As the barbarian, I get
Yeah.
bonus movement through my class, and then I've used 3 actions to get here.
Okay. Well, that's all I got. Who's next? Is it danger time?
Danger time.
The fire elemental to the right. Let's see. Is going to swing out towards Mira and Igor. Mira first. With a 20. 9 fire damage. Mira's already on fire, so he'll have to roll on his turn to douse out the fire if he would like, or I believe it's an action, right? Yeah, it must take an action to douse the fire, otherwise it takes the damage.
Right.
And this one to Igor. Igor takes 4, but same concept. All the guards
got
begin
the
to
fire.
attack the... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just doing something dumb. Go for it.
Okay. All the guards begin to attack the respective fire elementals. So 1, 2 on the first one. Misses.
I had to talk to the guard for a sec.
The ones to the southwest by Valens, a few of them take out some short bows. The one in front of it's going to try and keep its attention on it, so it's going to take a short sword. So first one is a 23, that's a hit. And the rest are going to do some short bows. 1, 2, 3. 2 hits. Is that a hit? Yeah. 14, make it, break it. Okay. And to the north, some short bows. 1, 2, 3. 2 hits. Back around to Thorin. It is your turn.
All right. So Mir's HP gets regenerated. He takes the fire damage, right?
Yeah, so he could take an action to try and douse the flame, or he could just let himself
Nah,
be
he'll
on fire
just,
and
he'll
continue
just
to
let himself
attack.
be on fire.
Okay.
Yep. He'll just be on fire. And Mir is gonna go ahead and I'll just start with Mir. Continuing to pummel the elemental.
That's
With a 17 and an 18.
Both hit.
Are those both hits?
Yes.
So 10 and 12, so 22.
Oof.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, Mir
And
looks
then-
like he's putting out the fire with his fists.
And then Thurin's gonna go ahead and follow that up with another Sacred Flame. DC 14, Dex. Radiant.
Oops, sorry. Dex save. That's a make. No damage, right?
No damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Let's see. The fire elemental to the southwest charges forward towards Kahir. Kahir, you have an opportunity to attack as a reaction.
24 for 13 slashing and 2 cold.
Double the cold damage.
So 19 in total.
Thank you.
Sorry, I can math. 17 in total.
Two touches towards Juki here. 20 and a 10.
The 20 will hit.
6 fire.
I will take 3.
And you are currently on fire. Maybe your loincloth?
Did you really just set my dragon pants on fire?
your dragon pants. Actually, you don't. Your pants do not go on fire for some reason.
Oh,
For some reason. Ooh.
Mm.
Igor's turn. Igor will turn. These fucking fire bastards. As he again brings in his greatsword. Hey, Dende, where are you? So just 2 attacks come in. And the first of the 3 fire elementals is destroyed. I need more room on my map. There we go. Oh, that take care of that one. To the Northmen. The fire elemental to the north charges forward. And 2 attacks toward Juthor, and 17 and a 12.
Both miss.
Orpheus. Abu's turn.
I have a quick question. If it say 6 parenthesis 1d6 plus 3, is that 6 times of whatever in the parenthesis for the damage, bro?
Let me open up his character sheet. What are you talking about? Which ability?
For the scimitar? 6 times.
No, so the first number is if you just do the average. That's how much
okay.
damage you do. The number in parentheses is what you would roll if you're rolling damage.
Okay. Okay. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
so
see.
you just want to click on Scimitar if you're using Scimitar.
Okay. So Abu gonna call lightning, like he did in the dungeon that we found him.
Okay.
What he gonna
For that
do-
one in particular, he can only do that once per day.
Yeah, he going to do level 5. You need me to press it, or why doesn't it show? There you go. And I want to put it, yeah, where that big bat monster is.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it in the range of it. I'm just
Yeah.
having that there so I know that that's active.
So he had to do a save. A deck save.
What's Abu's DC? Is it 13? I said, or 14?
You say charisma,
At
right?
13.
I think it's 13, right?
You said 13. Yep.
That's a fail.
So
So you're gonna do slash roll and then whatever
No.
the damage is.
It's
What
already roll.
level did you cast this at?
it's already roll 33. It's already roll on top. So it's 5d10, right? It's already roll up here. When I click it,
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're good.
33.
So you have 12 and 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
How does this look? Since this is not you casting, how does your call lightning for Abu look?
So you see, like in his, I think he's a wind gene, right? So if you see, like, he blow out a smoke from his mouth, and then become like the cloud, and then he just use the finger, and then he just like put up and then point out at that monster, and then it's the thunder just hit him.
You're talking about like in Naruto with Sasuke, where he calls down the lightning with his fingers.
Yeah,
with
just the
Chidori?
finger. Yeah, it just like go down and. But like he blow the cloud out his mouth.
Sick.
Fucking nerds.
What? He's a wind gin.
He just Ray's just saying that because he knows exactly what I'm talking about because he's watched.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no.
Anything
Yeah.
else on Abu's turn?
I think, yeah, he doesn't have any bonus action, so that's it.
His movement.
No, he's not
Staying
moving.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my turn order? There it is. Here.
So hungry right now.
It's your turn.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my final rage,
Okay.
and then the fire elemental is going to get attack of opportunity.
You're moving out of its range.
Yep.
It's up to you if you want to continue doing this, but give me a perception check on the fire elemental. It definitely... Yeah, give me a perception check. I'll let you know how it's looking. That's a pretty high roll. Estimating, how much fire it has on it, it's about... It's got about 1/5 of the fire that it had originally when it was summoned. And probably is much smaller than what it was when it was first summoned.
Gotcha. Yeah, they can deal with it. I'm still moving.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm looking for my character sheets.
Touch me, hot boy.
19.
That'll do it.
Oh no.
Also, make
It
sure you
doesn't,
do your 1d10 fire
do it.
damage if you're not dousing your flame. I'll roll it. So another 1 damage on top of that.
Got it. And then for my action, 2 attacks coming in at the Ifriti.
Okay.
Ifriti.
Oh, yes! Let's go.
That's a natural 20. Oh
This
yeah.
creature doesn't seem to be affected as well with the glaive, meaning like double damage or on your cold damage. Like the fire elementals, this one actually feels like it almost has flesh as you're cutting into it.
Okay.
But your crit, is this first time you're critting with your new glaive?
Yes.
How's this look?
So on the second attack, the first attack comes in and kind of like bites into some of the flesh, and he realizes that it's not so much fire as it is flesh. And so on the second one, he kind of just uses his body's momentum to wind up his second swing. And as it comes in and arcs, the head of the glaive starts to glow a bright blue and has this like swirling snow-like energy just engulf the head of it as it bites in a second time and kind of crosses left to right this time on the Afridi.
Hell yeah. And the blue arc from the glaive strikes true as you're dealing how much damage? Let's see.
In total, that's 12, 14,
You're going to need a lot of damage on this thing.
28, 31, 36, 42 damage total.
I'm glad I scaled up this Afridi. It doesn't even look bothered. But you definitely deal a massive hit to this thing. At least in your arms. Like, this thing feels awesome.
The Kahir just giggles all the way through it, and he's like, haha, yes! Something that doesn't fall over the first time I hit it. You and me, we gonna be friends. Till you die.
Abu kind of looks at you. Oh, hello, Keeper. As he pulls up his scimitar.
Abu, welcome back.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Hit, right?
Nope, but bonus was to rage.
Oh, okay. The Afridi's turn. Okay, here, you're staying at range, 10 feet.
Yep.
You're going to get some flames thrown at you, sir. 20 and a 16.
Both will hit.
This is not going to feel good, sir.
Abu was like, long time no see.
30
7
fire.
and 7, so I will take 14.
14, I mean. Yes. As just like as the token, the two claws or the two hands of this thing engulf in flame, and he hurls them at you, almost like these mini balls of fire. Strike you in your chest, maybe singe a lot of your hairs. You're probably getting some reminiscing memories with Abu being next to you of being in the Abu's plane in the caves at Bayville. And you got zapped and your chest hairs were on fire or singed. You're getting some flashbacks as you see Abu next to you and speaking to you.
Yeah, it still hasn't grown back.
The small boy on top of the altar responds to Igor. I'm here, Igor. Get everyone to safety. Igor yells back at Dende. And Dende begins to tell everyone to leave, exiting to the south. Everyone begins to charge out. And get to safety. Who is visibly hurt?
I am. So is Gear, as far as I know.
Everyone else is at full HP.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
So let's see. 4. So that's Kahir. Let me get the end base sheet up.
Let's go, little Namekian. I mean, Tiefling.
Quickly, gather the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, put on that side.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
You're fine.
Let's see. 4 was Kahir. Kahir. You hear a whisper in your ear of a language you're not too familiar with. Orpheus, does anyone speak Infernal here?
Me.
Orpheus
Orpheus.
does.
Orpheus and Infernal, you hear, take my healing word.
Ah!
And Infernal, for Yuki here, it sounds like in your ear as you regain 3 HP.
Nice.
Where's my turn order? Why does it keep... Oh, there it is. Top of the order. Traherne, your turn.
All right, I am going to pull out my bow,
Yeah, bow?
Yep.
Never use it.
and I'm going to aim for the fire elemental next to Thurin. My longbow attack.
22.
22 is a hit. Do you have multi-attack?
I don't think so.
Druids don't have multi-attack at 5, right?
They don't get it. Only their forms get it.
Mundo.
Yeah, but I don't have it in my forms yet.
Okay, 8 piercing. Cool. Anything else? Movement?
Does he have penetrating shot? Go through it.
I will move over to this spot right here, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Orpheus, is your turn.
I'm going to... Can't shoot it. I'm gonna move... Wait, if I move down here, can I see it from here? This bush? Is that like blocking my
yes.
view? Okay,
No, you can like kind of like duck the bushes down,
okay.
see
I'm
it,
go-
shoot it, and then let go of the bushes.
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts. Crimson Wicked. That monster. The 2? Oh no,
Let's
fudge.
see. Both miss.
No!
Both a little bit wide, unfortunately.
Oops. Been a long time. That's the end of my turn.
Valens, it is your turn.
Excellent. Excellent. Boopity boop. 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 Boop.
Valens,
Alright,
you
I can
feel
attack
a
you.
very hot thing begin to try and touch you, but you very quickly move past it.
Yeah, I'm like, stop it! And I kept going.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna try to stab this guy in the knee. Whoo!
Ooh.
25 is a hit.
We'll roll that one. I'm gonna roll that one's damage first so it doesn't get all weird like it did last time.
13 is a miss. 17 is a hit.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
23.
21.
21. Okay. Same thing like here. I mean, you strike true.
And 1 stack of rend.
Okay. So I'm going to put dots on this based on how many stacks. So it currently has 1.
Okay.
But similar to how here, after striking true and critting and dealing some massive damage, this thing rears a little bit to your attack, but seems very strong. Probably stronger than anything you guys have faced yet.
Stronger
He
than...
looks down at both of you now. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm gonna stab him in the kneecap.
The guards are going to attempt to finish off some of these fire elementals. One, two, three hits. And the one to the south is destroyed. 1, 2, 1 melee. The rest are going to try and surround it. This one's going to shoot. This one's going to come down and shoot. It's close. -8. 8. It's 4. And -7. Not enough. Thorin, your turn.
All right, let me see how I can squeeze Mir in there. I think Mir can fit like literally right there. You'd have to bulldoze through everyone. So you see Mir like duck his shoulder down and kind of just charge right through everyone to go to the other side of the fire elemental, and then again with his fists, you see him like Thurin, like in his mind, is thinking about how the guards of Devil Tongue are using the blunt sides of their weapons to kind of swat at the fire elemental. So you see Mir do the same thing and kind of open his hands up and just kind of like being just bitch slapping at the fire elemental as he swings with his fist weapons here. For an 18 and a 7,
First one's a hit.
which is 12 plus 5, 17 bludgeoning.
It's just 12.
It's just 12. Never mind,
yeah.
not the crit.
But it's
Yep.
enough. How do you want to kill it?
So you see Mir like just literally open his hand up
Bitch
and
slap.
just wind straight back to slap right in the face, and just the fire elemental just like dissipates right in front of him.
Yeah, it explodes into thin air, and it is destroyed.
Right.
Thorin,
And
you still have
then
your full turn.
I still, yep. So Thorin now. I was not expecting that to die like that. So I will go ahead and run and then use my bonus movement to kind of get a little bit closer. So I'll be able to go to right there. Right, and that is my turn.
All right. Igor's going to go, and then we'll take a quick break. Igor shouts at the guards. Escort the people out. We'll take care of the other one. As he begins charging. And all the guards are going to escort the rest of the people out. Yende speaks back up. I'm going to stay and help. And the rest of the guards are going to escort the people out. See if I can grab all these. Can. There's a gap here to the south. So the guards hop down and begin grabbing the men, the women, the children, and they are starting to escort them out of this area. And that's where we'll go to our first break of the night. And I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Sweet.
All right, we're in.
All right, welcome back. Igor's going to continue to charge, and it is Abu's turn. Whenever you're ready, Tofu.
Did the music just change? Is that music
Yeah,
new?
it's the music from the Jin fight.
Yeah, it's like back to the Abu music. Okay.
Yeah.
Abu gonna do another lightning.
Do it.
But this time he just like swirl around and then just poof, going down. Wait, do I have to click it again? I guess. How does that work? Do I? Is that I guess I just roll then.
Yeah.
5d10, right?
It's is it still a deck save?
Yeah. Is that 5d10? 5d10, yeah. Yes, I do. Fail.
Oh,
So
that's a
27.
Okay, strikes true. Hits this thing in the shoulder. Again, doesn't really react. This thing seems very strong.
Lightning damage. And that's the end of my turn, yes. The end of Abu turn.
Okay. Okay, here. It is your turn.
Oh wait, sorry. Does Abu recognize this guy at all? Oh, god damn it.
You're gonna ask him on your turn.
Okay.
Full attack mode.
Okay, do it.
Two main attacks and then the bonus action.
First
27,
one hits
15, and a crit.
And crit obviously hits.
15
So,
misses.
15 misses, yes.
Oh, 13, 15, 17.
Calculators,
19,
boys.
20, 30, 38 total damage.
This one it actually reacts to. Swings his head a little bit, looks directly at you with the fire in his eyes. Seemed to have pissed him off a little bit.
That's all Kahir does. That's all Kahir does. He just kind of rests against his glaive and then just pokes his hand out.
Okay. On his turn, the fire in his hands goes out as he closes them, reopens his hands, and claps. From behind Abu, the earth begins to split and shake
Oh no.
as another creature enters the battle.
Alright.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You got a real potty mouth, sir.
Diende looks around. Valens, you are hit, right? I think it was you and Kier that have damage taken.
Yeah.
What? That guy cast Conjuring Elemental without taking 1 minute? That's OP.
Yes.
Could have been an item.
This super version of what an actual referee is. I'm looking for the Diende sheet. There he is. Balance. What's the range on this? Dende is going to move closer. It's going to stand on top of the wall. And hop down. Oh, you there in the shiny armor. Hit him harder.
Ah,
As he blesses you. You have a 1d5 to one of your attack rolls. Or sorry, a d4 that you can add to your attack roll or a saving throw on your next turn.
A D4 I can use to attack with.
Let's see.
Nice.
Also, Orpheus and Thorin get the benefit of this. Up to 3 creatures. So when you guys make your attack rolls, you can add a d4
okay.
to your attack roll. Only one attack. And this lasts until the spell ends, which is up to 1 minute. So keep note of that when you guys do your attacks. Oh, it's
Only
whenever they make
spells?
an attack roll. So each attack, Zeph?
As long as he maintains concentration, yeah.
Okay. So he's holding his hands out at you guys. Hit him! Trahern, it's your turn. Seems you've been left behind.
So,
All right, so I'm gonna use my full movement.
Okay.
So he's 85. So if I dash or use my bonus move, that's my bonus action, right?
Dash is an action, so you wouldn't be able to attack. You'd still have your bonus. You can move up to your movement, take a shot with your bow, and then move again next turn, or you can... Do you have any transforms left?
I do, but the transform I want to use is not gonna be able to move that far. So I'll just move in place. So I'll move here. And then my dash lets me move double. Or how much is that again?
Yeah, so you get another... What is it, 35? How much movement do you have?
35.
So you get another 35.
Okay.
So all you have left now is bonus action.
I'll just end my turn. Well, actually, I have a bonus action. You said, so then I'll just use I can use my transform. I'm going to transform into a snake. Oh, didn't mean to hit that.
Okay.
Let me get my icon. It's not selecting. There we go. And he is
versus
bigger than
Earth
that.
Elemental. Oh, what the hell?
Well,
How the heck did a python get here? What is going on today? Anything else in your turn? I think that's it, right?
that's it.
Thanks, babe.
Orpheus.
so is that only
You're welcome,
one?
sweetie.
Is that only one attack roll per turn, or is that like every single
No,
attack roll?
each attack roll.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna attack the Ifrit. My
Don't hit a
Listen,
boo.
wait. I don't need that thing anymore.
Oh, you get 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. Oh, I need to
So you
use
wanna
that for the
use it up
second
to
one.
16?
Yes.
Yeah. So slash roll
Oh.
1d4. And
20.
the second one is also a hit, so 2 hits.
Alright. So Uh, 5. But I'm gonna use the Rave Touch, so it's gonna do
He's downstairs.
roll 1 additional damage dice to get the necrotic damage. So so 13 force and then 13 necrotic.
Okay.
And then because I'm in my dread form, so when I hit him, he also have to roll a wisdom save. Unless he's immune to frighten.
For the record, that sent in chat completely by falling off my desk onto my keyboard. So
Nice.
apparently my phone doesn't like what Tofu's doing.
Is he immune to frighten condition?
No.
Then he have to roll a wisdom save. Oh, he failed. So he
11 is a fail.
he frightened at me.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Valens, your turn.
Alrighty. So,
We didn't do the run stack. Let's do the run stack
okay, that's
from last turn.
Where does it go? This one.
Okay, so
3.
-3. Okay. Now it's your turn. That's a crit fail. You hit a boo. Give me damage. Tofu,
That's
take off
7
7
damage,
on
bitch.
a boo.
7?
Yeah, so you can click on the green box when you click on his token.
Yeah.
And type -7, and it should take it off.
You see a boo looking at you.
It's my turn. He can't say anything.
he just you look at you.
Turn. Trying to take
know-
over my turn. Be like,
You know how to-
I'm gonna look and be like,
Oh,
look out, fatty.
Yeah. I used the wrong one. There you go.
There you go.
All right,
Continue.
look out, fatty. And I'm gonna attack it again.
Give me damage.
He look at you again. It was like Abu is so
It's a good
confused right
thing I'm out
now.
of range.
Max damage.
Right?
Abu is so confused right now.
Another 18 damage to a boo, by the way.
All right, ready? We're going for one
Oh
more
wait,
fail.
I also have to throw roll a Constitution saving then.
Ray,
Hold
don't
on.
forget you have your roll. FYI.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I have to throw.
He
I have
also has
to
2 red stacks.
con save. Nice.
Abu has 2 red stacks too.
Nice.
By the way, he's rolling con save to make sure his spell stays up because his balance is hitting a boo.
Oh wait,
Okay.
14 is a miss.
wait.
No.
Doesn't sorry, I missed this. Doesn't is the elemental is that concentration?
Summon earth or conjure earth elemental?
Yeah, is that concentration?
No, it's just the summoning, I believe. Let me see.
It's a concentration up to 1 hour. If your concentration is broken, the elemental doesn't disappear. Instead, you lose control, and then they become hostile toward you and your companion.
Correct.
Split.
We'll say for this, it doesn't matter if it loses concentration or not. The earth elemental is going to attack whatever's in its vicinity.
Okay.
I see a snake right next to it.
Anything else in your turn, Valens?
The 14 misses you.
Yes. And Abu has 2 run stacks, by the way.
Yep. I'm just like, where are all these elementals coming from? I can't tell them apart.
The guards are gone. Thorin, it is your turn.
All right. So, perception-wise, can I see Dende? Like, or
Yeah,
do
you
I
can
know
see
that
him
he
kind of
moved up,
hiding
or?
underneath the brush. He's concentrating on you, Orpheus, and Valens. Roll me a perception check. Or an investigation check on Diende.
Oh man, I didn't add. Wait, we have to add the 4 extra damage for
23.
each one of those attacks.
Diende looks like a first level cleric.
All right. So Thurn is thinking to himself, you know, Merkel went to a hell of a length to if she did actually like fool these people into trying to resurrect Rift for her. She went really far out of her way to kind of set all this up. So Thurn is going to kind of double back at this time. He's going to move 30 steps to here, and then he's going to use his phase step to teleport an additional 30 steps. And then take 5 steps forward. He's going to grab the crystal that's there.
Okay.
And then he's going to take his remaining 10 steps left to go there. And then Mir is going to move up 60 steps.
So you add 1 diamond to your inventory.
All right.
Is that
And that is my turn.
Resurrection Diamond? The expensive one.
Mm-hmm.
The 400 gold. Or 2,000
Try
gold.
1,000.
2,000, right?
1,000.
Oh. Eh.
Alright, well, anything else in your turn, Thorn?
No, that is my turn. I meant to heal Kahir before I did all that, but I forgot, so. I was focused on that crystal, okay?
1,000 gold.
Igor is going to swing to the back of this earth elemental and start bashing it with, let's see, is this a hit? Yeah, it is.
I hope so. 25.
Let's see, Traherne, Kahir, Valens. Roll me perception checks. Very reminiscent to the golem you guys faced before. It looks like Igor's greatsword is not magical. Doesn't deal as much damage as you would think with the powerful strikes that he's laying down on this thing. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as it should. And it is Abu's turn. As Igor pulls back his greatsword, he's looking at his hands. They seem kind of hurt from this attack.
I will look at Valens one more time. Keep looking at Valens, but then put a finger on the sky and then strike the lightning down to effort.
Before he finishes his cast, Valens roll 2 rend stacks for Abu, please. Abu takes another 8 necrotic damage.
God damn it. Alright. Yeah. Still looking at Valens. And then point a finger and then do the thunder lightning down to effort. 23. Dex save. It's a fail.
It's a fail.
And they had to throw concentration, right? For the elemental.
It's not going to matter because the elemental is attacking whatever is nearby.
Okay.
Anything else on Abu's turn?
Uh, Abu gonna.
Abu does have gas form, which may help with the Ren stacks. Let's say it does. If he would like to be in gas form, gaseous
The-
form.
Doesn't. It take one action and I had the action.
Correct. So if you want to stop these Ren stacks, you may want to do that next turn. It's up to you. You
Okay.
have plenty of HP, I think, to work with, though.
Okay. Now Abu just gonna stay there. The end of the turn.
Okay. The Earth Elemental. Is going to slam his fists at both Igor and Traherne. That's at Igor, and that's at Traherne. Traherne, 14 to you.
Okay.
Is 14 a hit?
Yep.
What's your AC?
12.
And you have the +1 from the.
The
Gem.
stone.
Is it +1 or +2?
That was. Oh, it is +2.
Yeah,
So-
but it still makes it breaks it, right?
Yeah.
So you take 18, and Igor takes 15. And the Earth Elemental in front of you, Traherne,
Yeah.
burrows underground.
Okay. Well, that's convenient.
Is it?
Is it?
We'll say it leaves a small hole in front of you. Here, it's your turn.
Swinging at the Ifriti.
$26 is a hit. The fail hits Abu.
Nope.
Oh, no,
Reckless
it's not a fail.
attack.
It's not a fail. Yeah. So 26, 22, 27 all hit. So excited to kill Abu. Give me the total once you're done calculating.
I think
50
it
total.
disappear.
Yeah, this thing definitely reacts to your swings as you're getting more and more accustomed to using your new glaive. The arcs, it almost looks beautiful behind or for anyone watching you. The blue arc from your glaive swinging about as you deal 50 damage to this creature. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, but I will heal 3 because I've been forgetting my regenerative off of it.
Yes, sir.
So how many did Abu take for that?
None.
He didn't.
I didn't fail.
It wasn't
okay.
a crit foul,
Okay.
thankfully. Let's see.
Abu hurt.
Orpheus and Diende. No. Let me roll for this. He's mad at here. So he's going to swing
Yeah,
one
he
at
is.
here, but he's going to throw one at Orpheus as well.
That's rude.
So 2 more fireballs come out, or flame things. That's at Kahir, and one's at Orpheus, if it rolls. Take the first one. So 22 at Kahir, 21 at Orpheus.
Hit.
Hit.
Kahir 14, Orpheus 12.
Wow.
The Ende is going to look at the creature, and in common, he points his staff at the creature, and he screams out, "Sacred Flame!" But nothing happens. Traherne, your turn.
Oh wait, I think I have to do concentration for Abu, right?
Did Abu get hit?
I get hit. Do I need to do it?
No, it's Abu.
Okay.
You have concentration with your ring.
How big is
I
that
think
hole?
that's what he's asking.
That's what I'm asking.
Is maintaining a boost form a concentration check, or is it just an active and a boost
no.
there?
Okay.
Just that active and a boost.
Okay.
How big's that hole?
The hole is big enough for you to fit in. It's the same size as the Earth Elemental was. The Earth Elemental is about the same size as Traherne in snake form.
Okay.
Oh.
So as I approach it,
You gone deep.
can I see him, or is it just black?
As you whip your tongue out, so you smell with your tongue,
Okay.
kind of. Give me a perception check using your tongue.
That big tongue will take you places, sir.
The Earth Elemental hasn't moved yet. He's just buried underground at the moment, right underneath you, basically. Looks like possibly on his turn, he'll probably try and burrow to someone else and pop up an attack. But he's directly in the hole. You can taste the air above the hole, and it seems like he's right underneath it.
Okay.
So if you want to like stick your head in and bite, and
I'm gonna
out,
start
you can.
moving in. I'm gonna start like slithering into the hole.
Following it.
Yes, I'm gonna follow it. Roughly how many feet is it?
It's about 5 feet down
Okay.
into the hole.
In the hole, does it look like I can actually wrap around it, or is the dirt tightly packed around him?
So his back is exposed to you. It looks like he's just going like this in the hole, like digging. So his back's exposed. You can probably wrap around the back of it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Try to, like drag it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to like constrict.
Okay. Contested strength check.
DC 16. It just says. It doesn't say. It just says melee, weapon attack, 5-foot reach.
Oh, so yeah, it's a hit. So
Yeah.
roll me damage. Escape DC is 16. So the creature is currently grappled and is restrained. So on its turn, I'm assuming it's a contested strength check. So because you hit the attack, you wrap your body around it.
Yeah, it's not contested. It's just if his strength check beats a 16, he's ungrappled.
It's crazy.
All right, so you're currently holding it there in the hole, constricting it. Anything else on your turn?
I mean, you can tell me if I can do this or not. I mean, I don't have a pull ability, but I have movement. So I don't think I can. I don't know if it doesn't say like if I can move while I'm constricting. I would assume not, but I guess I'll attempt to try to pull him out of the hole as I'm constricting him, unless Kahir knows more details on how that ability works.
I would say if you're going to do that, you wouldn't be able to do damage. So next turn, if you want to try and drag it out, that would be your action.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So instead of just rolling the constrict damage again, because you don't have to hit, you're already on it, grappling it. Instead of rolling damage, you can pull it out of the hole.
Okay,
And
we'll
give
do that.
advantage to everyone else because it's grappled
Okay,
and restrained.
that's the end of my turn.
Orpheus, your turn.
With my thing again. Bow hand out. Attack. Oh god.
18 is a hit.
Oh, there's no point rolling, right? Ha! Yes. 13. And then I roll again. So 13 force and then 11 necrotic.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, I have to do a wisdom save again.
It's already frightened of you, correct?
It's only to the end of this turn, to the beginning of this turn.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
That's still a fail. Still
that's a
frightened of
fail.
you.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Big Bad Valens. It is your turn.
right?
All right. I was talking and I muted it because I was being a fat kid and eating. Um, here we go. Ah! Shut up! What
Let's
the
let's
fuck?
do all the attacks to see how many you fell.
Oh my god! I'm gonna use my number on the first one though.
Okay.
I was like, shit, I blew
Oh.
him away.
Abu probably
Jeez.
sees the lance from Valens coming, and then at the last second, Valens swings to the right with a 19, I believe your number was.
Yeah.
So the first and the
just-
third hit.
I just stare at him and be like, next time.
Abu look really
Let's
confused right
go.
now.
20 damage
Cool. Another 20
and a Ren stack.
and another run stack.
Yep.
Is it 1 or 2? I think it's 2. Right?
1 because one's a blunt end. You said it was only the bladed side.
Yep. Okay. 2 stacks. Any movement or anything else?
Nah, just stibbity stabbing.
Thorin, your turn.
All right, so you're gonna see Thorin look over that wall. Like, how far down? If I was to jump, is it like half movement then? Like, if I was to take the same path Dende did?
Yeah, you can hop over the wall and drop down.
All right. So Thorin's gonna hop over the wall and jump down, and then he's gonna grab his amulet, and you're gonna see it kind of glow, and he's gonna be praying to Charlotte, and say, "Charlotte, bless my allies and heal my friends." And he's gonna cast Divine Protection, split between Kahir, Valens, and Igor. So it's 30, so 10 health each. And then Mir.
Oh, hold on. So
Mhm.
Igor gets 10, Valens gets 10, and Kahir gets 10 HP back.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And then Mir is not going to be able to fit in this thing. So Mir is going to use his ability to shrink himself down to small size or like humanoid size. This way he can kind of squeeze in. He's going to be able to go right to here will be the end of his movement. So that'll be the end of his turn.
End of your turn as well? Or you
Yep, end of my
doing any
turn.
further movement?
No, I don't think I can do any movement. Can I?
I think you went from like here to there.
I went 20. Oh no, 20 would be, so there's 30.
Yep.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Igor looks at himself. Dende, was that you? No. And oh, where'd that thing go? He's gonna charge up, hop on top of the wall, and begin swinging at the Ifriti or Ifrit. With 2 big misses. Two run stacks, Valens, on Boo.
Boop. Boop.
Boo takes 5 damage on the beginning of his turn. Orpheus.
I'm gonna do the.
5 damage to Boo, and then he could start his turn.
I did the 5 damage, so I'm gonna do the lightning again. Wait, do I have to do concentration for that?
No, run stacks won't interrupt the concentration for Boo.
Okay.
For enemies moving forward, it will.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do the
Any damage, I believe.
yeah. I'm gonna do the lightning again. Fail. So 27. Lightning damage.
Okay.
How much damage? How much health does this guy have? How the heck?
I have a question. Where's his elemental?
Huh?
Where's the elemental in the turn order?
It's hidden because it's underground.
Oh, okay.
It's right now. And he just succeeded his strength check, which
Okay.
broke your grip on him.
Okay. I'm assuming
Sorry,
Trahern's getting pushed out
underneath
like a long turd shooting out of a hole.
From underneath you, Thorin,
Mhm.
erupts the earth elemental. However, it uses turn to break the hold. So, Kahir, it is your turn.
Time to come in for the super slap.
Mhm.
Give me all the damages. Zzz.
60 in total.
Holy. The Ifriti, for the first time, reacts as this massive hit comes across the chest of this creature. From behind the creature, you guys hear a very large booming sound. And some lights begin to glow in the cave behind the Ifriti. Red, blue, green, yellow, purple, and black. Anything else in your turn, Kahir?
Nope. That'll be it.
Everyone roll me perception checks.
22.
I don't think I want to. Well, that's almost. I almost did a performance check.
Orpheus, Traherne, Kahir, and Valens roll me history checks. Thorin, you failed, so you're not eligible to try and understand what the hell's going on here. Valens and Orpheus, the voice or the screaming inside of the cave you recognize as the Seraph from the tomb, the Seraph of Terra, the angel creature. You guys hear a scream from within the cave of that particular Seraph. It rings out to you because you remember those words. The way it was speaking, it was weird, and it was kind of like it was a broken construct. You hear that screech of the Seraph of Terra from within that cave. The Ifriti, again, conjures up some more fireballs and begins hurling flame. Don't know what his target is now because everyone's kind of hit again. 2 would be 1-2 Kahir. 4 would be Tamir. So 1-2 Kahir, 1 Tamir. Kahir 21. And an 8 Tamir, which is, I believe, not
Crit
a hit.
fail. No, it's a miss.
How does
13 fire to you, Kahir.
I have a question. How does that frightened condition work? Does he get disadvantage because I'm here or
Only if he attacks you.
okay.
He can't move towards you, and any attacks against you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Dende is concentrating on his bless spell. Thorn, from behind you, again, you hear Sacred Flame! God damn it! Traherne, it's your turn. Traherne, there is a hole in front of you.
Yeah.
But the Earth Elemental popped up behind you.
Yeah.
You can take one of two routes. You can follow the hole, or
I'm
you
going
can
in the
just
hole.
turn around.
I'm gonna go in the hole and try to come out right underneath,
Trying to go for his snake, you fucking weird.
and I'm gonna
Yep, you do.
go for another constrict.
Go for it.
He's going for a snake.
That's not good.
That's a crit fail. Roll me a d10.
This is
You
the most
unfortunately
crit fails we've
injure
done, I think.
yourself. You go to wrap around, and one of your fangs hits the side of the boulder here.
Oh,
You
there goes
take
your
4
tooth.
damage.
Okay.
Still have movement. I'm gonna put you right here.
No,
Movement bonus action.
I don't have a bonus action. No, I'm good. In turn.
Orpheus.
I'm going to block my veil. I'm gonna attack the earth elemental then in front of me.
Okay.
24 for that one. 19.
Both hit.
So that was 19 force and then 14 necrotic. And then wisdom save, please. Never mind. He is not frightened.
Any movement?
No, I'm staying where I'm at.
Balance your turn.
All right. Let's stab him again. 11, 10. Never mind. I'm gonna whiff the shit out of every attack. Oh shit.
You got distracted
I just-
by a
hold on,
bruised
hold on.
lightning.
All right. Do I pass the performance check? Oh.
By the way, just saying that Abu looking at you the whole time. The whole night.
I make some weird noises like while I'm doing it.
He was like thinking, long time no see, but this guy got weird.
Can you guys hear me still?
There you
Yep.
are.
Give me 1 second. Let me know if this works.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
Yep.
course.
It sounds like Cairo.
Very deep.
Hey.
Very deep voice.
Balance. From within your mind, you hear.
Valens. Something's happening. And
The voice cuts out. The voice of Cairo. It's almost like someone hung up a cell phone as the connection gets severed from within your mind.
Great as
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Thorn, it is your turn.
All right. So for my turn, Mir is going to kind of double back around to protect me. So he's going to peek around that rock and then try to go right to there. And Mir is going to raise his fist and start smacking at that earth elemental.
When it may shrink.
With a 19 and a 7.
19's
I shrunk
a-
last turn.
He's trying.
However, just like the golem,
Mhm.
the fists aren't as effective. Now, roll me an intelligence check. Just flat intelligence.
All right.
His whole
And-
existence is a magical creature.
Right. 11.
You would guess that if he had a spirit weapon, it'd probably be more effective. Mirror, I mean, rather than his
All right.
fist.
And
So- I'll
Mhm.
tell you flat out, it's not 13, it's half.
All right.
So it's 6.
round down, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And Thurin. Thurin is actually going to use his brother's sword. He's going to pull out Radiant's Call.
Okay.
And he's going to also slash at the Earth Elemental.
Go for it. 21 is a
21.
hit. So it's just the first two numbers. So it's a total of 10.
Yes, 7, 10.
Again, your sword is
3 lightning.
yeah, your sword is magical, so deals full damage. Anything else on your turn? Still have bonus action.
Yep. And for a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and I think Valens is probably the most hurt person. So I'm gonna use my Cure Wounds as my ranged one.
You sure not,
Healing
Boo?
word.
Oh, it's a healing word, isn't
I
it?
haven't really taken any damage. Still kind of chilling.
Oh wait, it's Kahir that was taking the damage then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for Kahir, where is it? Healing word 1d4. This is gonna be at level. I'll save that. Level 3. Rip
6
a
plus.
plus my 3 for plus 5
So 11.
to 11. Yep.
11
Yes,
HP
sir.
back to you, Kahir.
Almost full. One shy.
There's a lot natural one tonight.
Yes, there is.
Anything
And
else?
that is my turn.
Okay. Oh. Oh, me and gonna need a drink after this. Ugh, ugh. 2 more swings from Igor. One's a crit fail, and he drops his greatsword.
Fuck it. Derp.
Oh my god.
No, Matt, I have scimitars. He pulls out 2 more scimitars. You, the one who laugh. Why don't you try hitting it and not your friend? As he casts leadership on you. You get a plus 4 to your next attack roll or saving throw. Actually, it's for any attack or saving throw to you, Valens.
Does it have one for Dindy as well?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, but I
got
have
blessed
to
from
hit.
Diende.
Yeah, I have to actually hit for that, and I haven't done that.
No, it's
No.
to your attack roll. so
Attack
it's
roll,
up
you can
to-
add 4.
Could turn
Oh,
on.
Oh, I
roll
thought it was
saving
for
throw.
damage.
No, it's from the whole time. Yeah, that you haven't been using it the whole time. I just realized.
So now you have a D8 basically. You have 2 D4s now. One from Vashid, or sorry, yeah, one from Igor Vashid and one from Dende.
Yeah, you have plus 4 the whole time.
So you have 2 plus 4s that you can add to your attacks now, Valens.
Nice.
So no more crit fails, please. A boost turn.
Bro, I've thrown what 4, 5 tonight.
Yeah, does he have to do the range stack for Boo?
Yes. 2 run stacks.
Yeah, here comes. Rend and Rend.
Oh, wow. Okay. Boo.
4 damage.
Still look at Valens. Look at him the whole night and then do the lightning. $39. Doesn't make it, right?
It does not make it.
Wait. Next
I
save.
thought the DC
13,
was
is that?
13. Makes it, breaks it.
Is it 13?
You said 13,
Yeah,
but
that's
then
what you said. It was.
it's yeah.
Yes.
Is that 13 or is that charisma?
So it's half damage.
It's not based on charisma, right? It's just DC, right?
So- Yeah, it's just based on DC.
Yeah. So
Anything else on a boost turn?
nope.
The Earth Elemental is going to swing out at Mir and Thorin. Mir 22, Thorin 23.
Both hit.
11 to Mir, 14 to you. But
All right,
don't
so
forget Mir is
math.
within
It
range.
halves it. Yep. So Mir becomes 55, and then he takes an additional 7. He's at 48, and Theron's -7. All right.
Here, the Afridi stands in front of you, peering down. Looking pretty fucked up now. Let's see, what languages does it speak? In a weird language, it speaks to you.
What
Unfortunately, you
language?
don't understand it.
What language is that?
It's the language of the Jins.
Aaron?
I think it's called Ignon.
Oh,
Yeah.
speak different language
Yeah, they
than
get their own
Amuden.
special one.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Poke poke poke.
Two
Yeah, I
hits.
don't think the 14 hits, so 2. It's alright, my crit will make up for it.
How would you like to kill it?
Is that a ring?
So on his first attack, it's gonna just barely miss, and it's gonna kind of like swoop down, and he's just gonna keep its momentum going, and he just kind of crosses over himself, and spinning his glaive, and he comes across the other direction, bites in hard with the blue arc, and this kind of leaves a trail of snow in his blood. And then as he grips, he's just going to kind of follow his momentum, and he's going to grip the other end of his glaive, and he's just going to kind of spin and jab the blunt end directly into and thrust it into his chest, and just kind of cave in and bludgeon right where the heart cavity would normally be.
Nice.
And then that it erupts in fire and puff of smoke.
And as it erupts, the Earth Elemental behind also explodes.
Oh no.
It's a twofer!
And combat ends.
What clothes did the Jin drop?
How big are the pants? Are they size 34?
Yeah. Is there anything jump on the floor?
Orpheus,
Yes.
Abu turns to you and speaks. My service here seems to be complete. I will return to my plane of existence. You may call on me again if needed. I must tend to my wounds, he says to you.
Oh. Well, thank you for coming and helping us. Until next time. Bye.
Glad you finished that statement.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Come next time.
Come next time.
We'll pause
Please
here
come
for
again.
a quick break. We are coming up on time, so I'll give you guys. We don't have to break. We can finish up till for another 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, so then the
Okay.
equipment that Jin dropped? That's disappointing.
What the fuck is going on here? Who are all you guys?
Who the fuck is you?
Enemies of Merkel.
Merkel, that
Speaking
woman.
of, she ran in there, and we kind of need to go after her.
Worst Kahir voice ever.
Sorry! Merkel bad! We enemies. She
Well-
go in there. I go in there now. Bye.
I'll stay out here. Make sure no one come in. But bring her out. She has a lot of questions we need answered.
Here, you take this and rest your sword hand. And Kahir kind of undoes a latch on his backpack and hands him the remaining, like, 2 glasses of the Manicourt ale he brought from Terra.
Takes a swig of one. I'll drink the second when we celebrate victory.
Sounds good. Tally ho!
You guys are entering the cave.
Yep.
Sure.
I guess
Kahir
so.
is.
We
Here
stopped
will be
Rift.
the
Can
first
we
one
like
on the
breathe?
next.
Right.
Let me bring in you guys. Hang on.
Hold up.
So Traherne, you're not in there yet. Kahir will be the first one in. As you guys are all entering in. Kahir, you can freely move. At least at the moment.
Wow. What is this place? The hell's she doing? Guys, this bad. This very bad.
Oh no. Valens.
Can I see the corpse of who I think I see in the distance?
You guys can see what you see, yeah.
Oh no.
Can you make my token a little bigger?
Huh. It's like,
Wait, Valens. Do you still have the ring?
yep.
So what just happened up there? I thought he cannot be killed.
Maybe there's more than one way to skin a cat.
As you all approach, Merkel very quickly turns, grabs the gem that's in front of her, and slaps down on the blood circle and disappears. To the back wall, you all can see what now looks like 5 pieces of the crystal. The 6th piece that was in the center of the blood circle looks like Merkel has taken and has left. To the left of the blood circle is the body of Cairo, the god of death. To the north, the body of the Seraph of Terra and your 5 crystal pieces. In this cave surrounding the entire cave is wraiths all around. However, as Merkel disappears, the wraiths follow suit.
Boop-a-doo. I go and I check to see if Cairo is actually dead.
What?
His extremely large body seems too large for comprehension. Lays still, just a pile of bones and his large scythe.
What was his title again?
Lord of Death, and apparently he decided that was where he'd wanted to go. Anyway,
That's funny.
Valens, as you give me a perception check. And tell me what the roll is, because I'm off screen.
12.
12.
You look at your hand, your ring is glowing. Your ring, who has the ring of mortal
Me.
rendering, or
Valens.
what is it called? Keeper's Edge or something?
It's me.
Valens.
It's me.
Your ring is glowing as if it was active.
Well, this is probably why he's dead. And I lift my hand to show everyone.
What is that?
So
ring
what?
we
Do you
got.
just have to be in the area of a mortal for them to become rendered mortal?
Well,
Not
that
just you doing the blow?
Apparently.
didn't she say like 500 feet? Wasn't it like extremely big radius?
Yep. Merkel must have known that.
So you're saying
Where
We
the
can't-
hell are
we-
they getting all this information from before we get it?
and you telling me that we came here to get her, but she just used us to get us here.
And again. Yep. And we fell right into her ploy.
Okay, you're tired of being one step behind all the time. Never seem like catch up.
Okay.
Indeed. Ooh,
Oh. I need the crystal. The same crystal that she slammed down on the circle. Can I inspect it?
The crystals now seem to be in 5 pieces. I believe before it was 3. You had a blue, a purple, and a red. You now have a green and a yellow.
Oh, so these are crystal that for the portal.
It looks like the crystal is fractured even further. However, upon entering the cave, you guys noticed there was a 6th, a black crystal. And very obviously to the left of where the crystal was the body of Cairo.
Okay.
It appears I'm going to need a new benefactor.
As you all approach the crystals and maybe start to inspect them, Orpheus, you feel drawn to the yellow crystal. Kahir, you feel drawn to the purple. Valens drawn to the blue. Thorn drawn to the red. And is that everyone?
Go ahead.
And Traherne drawn to the green. Again, the black crystal is not present.
Oh. Everybody feel something weird?
Okay, here, kind of just lean over and pick up the purple piece.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the same look to it. Again, just a little bit smaller, as it looks like it's been divided even further. Still feel the same kinship to it. This is the crystals that you have been on this task to repair. Unfortunately, you seem to have lost another portion of the crystal, or at least it's been fractured even further. Opposite of the goal of what you guys have set out to do since day one. You all beginning to take your crystals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I scoop mine up.
You
I'm
just,
assuming I have to like remove my transform to put it in my bag, right?
just swallow
I mean,
it.
you can swallow it, and we'll say you put it in your bag.
Okay, I'll
You put
swallow
it in
it.
your person pocket.
You just poop it out later.
I'll swallow it.
Oh, that's gross.
As you each touch the crystals, however, the Seraph of Terra begins to dissipate and disappear. And you all each... How do I explain this? You all get sucked into the blue crystal that Valens picks up.
That sucks.
Like suck inside?
Hold inside.
Oh god.
Where are we?
That is a very good question. Is that water in front of us?
It is.
I step to the edge.
Feels cold.
Did anyone see anything out there?
That
Oh!
scared the fuck out of me.
So you've all come. Finally. I am Yon. The goddess of prophecy.
Question.
Yes, young keeper.
Do you know what's the dragon name again? What's his name
Ragnar.
again?
Young.
Do you know?
Oh, Regnad?
Yeah. Do you know Ragnar? You look like him, but with meat in it. Like.
Have not heard that name for quite some time.
So you do
yes.
know him.
I know all creatures.
Alright, sorry. You can continue.
I am the goddess of prophecy and knowledge. I designed the rooms of knowledge and constructed the seraphs to aid the keepers with knowledge and guidance, should they ever need. It seems us gods have been trapped inside of the crystals. When Merkel drained the crystal of some of its power, the crystal split further. With that, our powers of the gods too have drained slightly. However, the magics that binded us to the shattered crystals has also weakened. This is how I'm able to commune with you all now. Each of you, holding a piece of the crystal, has a god or goddess that favors you and has been looking after you since you became keepers. Young Orpheus, you hold the yellow crystal. The god Gul'dan favors you and favors the gnomes and dwarves. You have the purest of hearts, young Orpheus, and you desperately want others to accept you. You don't care what other people or things look like, thus Gul'dan does favor you. You there, young tribesman Kahir. Your patron Charlotte, whose descendants were created by the humans, favors you. Your people show true appreciation to the goddess of the moon. Young Valens, I, Yon, who created the angels, the seraphs, and all the creatures of the world, favors you. Young Druid Traherne, your patron Lifa favors you for the appreciation of all things living and not sentient. Young Prince, whose descendants were created by the sun god himself, Asta, the elves. Your royal bloodline has direct ties to the sun god. Though this knowledge has been long lost with the passing of time, your royal bloodline still holds Asta's sword, Brislinger. Asta does still favor you. Cairo only favors himself. Merkel seeks to drain him of his divine power and have full control over death, and bolster her necrotic abilities. It seems she seeks the power to become a goddess. No, the goddess. Though the gods created mortals and immortals, we too draw power from the Everflow. Since the crystal was created and the world of Neef split in two, Terra and Niflheim, the crystal was vital in keeping the two worlds in sync. Though I don't agree with Asta in regards to humans losing the power to wield magic. I'm not able to keep you all here very long. However, there seems to be an important matter at hand outside of repairing the crystal. Valens, she draws her attention to you and gives a pause for anyone that has a question. Valens the Aasimar, you have made a pledge with the god of death, Cairo. However, his goal was to cease our very existence, in order to break the curse given to him as being the first of the fallen angels. He used his divine angelic powers to deal death to mortals since the beginning of the worlds. He was banished to the immortal plane of death, to atone for his crimes against mortals. He uses lies, trickeries, chaos, and death at will. With us, the gods of the worlds now sealed and trapped inside the crystals, he was free to reign chaos. However, he hadn't the knowledge to see that we were trapped inside the broken crystals. Now that he too is trapped and being drained of his powers by the one called Merkel, your bond with the god of death of Valens is null and void. Since the beginning of your journey, I have shown you all visions that would help you on your quest thus far. And the power to wield faith is not something that Cairo gave you, Valens. It was something that was stolen from me when Cairo touched you when in possession of the crystal that housed me. However, he had made a great mistake in underestimating the true powers of one such as yourself, who has free will to choose his own path. Valens, you in a sense are like a child of mine, made long ago when I created the angels. My goal was to help all creatures with the angels to watch over and assist with divine intervention when required. However, our father, the god of light, only saw Lucidus's betrayal to the gods and did not see the string that was pulled by Cairo. You uphold the regalness and willingness to help those too weak to defend themselves. You look at fear and death and do not hesitate, because you know you wield your own destiny and fate. I will lend you my aid instead should you wish to put your faith in me, as I have put my faith in all of you. Valens, break that link with Cairo. It is because of him these worlds are in this state. He started this plot and sown the seeds with the Prince of Pain, Rift Nocturne, and now this Merkel.
The power that I have wasn't from him at all. It was from you.
You have your own powers. Though, yes, I did help as much as I could, but not something that was not already part of your own powers as an Aasimar. Looking up
Sure,
at Yon, Valens.
Uh-huh.
I think we
Yep.
talked about this before, but Yon is a mythical dragon, so she's very shiny, almost
Yeah.
reminiscent to your own armor.
And if I follow this path with you, would it cleanse my soul?
Young Valens, there's nothing to cleanse. You are still pure. Do not worry about having dealings with Cairo. I can see that you are only following what you thought was best. You have not met or spoken with any of the gods before, so I do not blame you for your path. I only ask that you learn from your past and move forward in a direction of something that you would bring yourself and your family honor.
And if I do this, it would cure the fallen within me.
She kind of lowers her head and brings it back up and gives you a nod.
Very well. I pledge myself to you, and I banish Cairo to where he is.
I will lend you all of my remaining power until the crystal is repaired. Thereafter, you can continue to pray to me or any of us, as I believe the god of light Asta now has different opinions of humans and angels. We are all with you. Go forth and complete your task, keepers. Repair the crystal and destroy the one known as Merkel. She pauses
Yawn.
before exiting. Yep.
Thurin kind of just looks right at Yon and takes Al Brissinger and stakes into the ground. And in Draconic speaks to Yon and goes, "How are we supposed to fight Merkel if we always seem like we are, 2 steps behind every move she makes?"
She's made a very big mistake in leaving the crystals and allowing us to be reunited. You once again have my help, the goddess of prophecy. Now that we're able to directly commune, may not be so much so that you're a few steps behind. You may find yourselves a few steps ahead soon. You know your task. You have your goal. Take your steps into repairing the crystal. The more you gather the items required, the further Merkel's goal comes of destroying the worlds and becoming its new god of what's left in the wake. I remember
Me
you
has
all
question.
spoke about going back to Terra. Maybe that's your next step. Rose Garden Kingdom. Yes, young tribesman. I know this must be a lot for you.
If what was 3, the 3 pieces we had, is now 6. Well, 5 and now a black one. Me not sure if that's part of the 5.
It is.
Do we need all 6 pieces, or is that black piece?
Yes.
Oh boy.
However, part of your goal of destroying Merkel still remains. She won't lose that crystal. It houses the power of Kairos powers. She's using it. So eventually, yes, on your journey, once you confront Merkel, possibly for the final time, you'll need to retrieve the crystal from her in order to repair it whole. However, I think you have much more preparations first before you take on that task.
He kind of pulls up and looks at his shard, and
Here, you
He
can
takes
hear the ocean coming directly from your crystal now.
he just takes a big deep breath and lets out a sigh, and he says, "Charlotte, if you can hear me, we have a lot more adventure to do."
You can. And she will continue to guide you, young Kahir.
No. I look over
Any more
to
questions? We don't have much more time.
No.
Young Orpheus,
Yeah.
what troubles you, my son?
Do you know who's gonna win the tournament? Is it me?
I don't even foresee you partaking in the tournament.
What?
It is a melee tournament.
I can fight.
Oh, and that you shall. But you'll have your time to shine.
Oh. Okay.
Be wary of eight-legged creatures, young Orpheus. The ones that haunt you in your sleep. Oh, your trance. Your thoughts. All of you may come to fight your own fears as you continue in your journeys. I will continue to watch over. Balance, your abilities will shift and change slightly, so we'll talk about that in the next coming weeks before the next session.
Okay.
However, your power to wield fate remains the same. So you still have your D20, however, it's now a D25.
Oh,
Hmm.
is D25 an option?
Yeah, you'll do slash GM roll 1D25.
Slash GM roll D25.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
Should you all need guidance, you all possess a crystal that is directly linked to you and your god or goddess. Pray to them. They've always been listening and guiding you since day one, since you were born and even before. Continue to have faith. Good luck, keepers.
I just looked down at the crystal man.
Well-
Okay, well that was interesting.
I guess we figure out where the hammer of Godan is now.
Oi!
I'm
You guys
holding up the
okay in
crystal.
there?
Yeah, we fine. We need place to rest, though. You know place?
It's, Here's
Balance,
right here.
as you turn maybe to look at Igor in the doorway, you begin to see Cairo's scythe, his bones, his huge claw just begin to evaporate, almost into almost a black smoke as his body disappears. I'm going to remove the crystals. Each of you can add your crystal piece. So Kahir purple, Traherne green, Thorin red, Orpheus yellow, and Valens blue. Each of you now has your own piece of the crystal. Well, if you need a place to rest, my house is not too far from here. I'm sure my daughter is cooking dinner. It's only about a 10-minute walk. As long as you all don't mind sand and heat.
Igor, we appreciate that. However, I have a big favor to ask of you.
Okay.
I take it by how you're talking about we are in the Tiefling homeland.
I
I know the elves and the Tieflings have had rocky pasts. However, I beseech a favor of you. That body that the priest was trying to resurrect was the Prince of Nocturne. And I just ask that a convoy be set up to bring his body back to the Nocturne City.
Okay. Hold on. He runs outside. Wait for me outside. I'll be right back. If you want to accompany me, you can. I didn't catch your name.
My name is Thurin.
You'll have to give me directions. You might want to come with me.
I'll follow him.
So he leads you outside. A couple of the guards are waiting. They take away the body of Jasui along with Rift Nocturne.
Ooh, we killed that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Thorin, Igor ushers you over with a couple of guards, and you guys begin speaking. I'm assuming you're given direction of, where to send
Mhm.
the body to.
Yes.
However, Igor speaks up to you. It's quite expensive.
And
I don't have the gold to pay them. Do you want to maybe take care of that?
how much is the transportation?
So we'll call it an even 75 gold. It is quite
So
far away.
I take out 100 gold and I hand it to him. I say, and for your troubles and appreciation on behalf of the entire kingdom of Nocturne.
Well, that was ancient times. We hold no ill will to elvish ancestors. And they begin to pack up the body. One of the guards brings over a wooden box, holds out the cover to you, Valens, to Thorin, and maybe if you want to inscribe anything in regards to Rift on the box, gives you a few moments with it.
So Thurin kind of is staring at the box, and on one hand, this is the brother that he looked up to his entire life and literally dedicated his entire life studying under. On the other hand, this is literally the Prince of Pain who has put pain across the entire world. But he still thinks of him as a brother. So he takes out Raiden's Call, and using Raiden's Call, he etches into the casket, the box, the Nocturne family insignia, and writes Prince Riff Nocturne on it in Elvish.
Diende stands next to you, says a silent prayer to himself. Was he bad or good?
A little of both. He was the best mentor in the world who had some troubled past that he went through.
And the teachings, they tell us that everyone is filled with good and evil. It's your actions throughout your lifetime that's looked at, not just your most recent or your shining moments. I think he'll be okay in the afterlife.
Thank you for those words, Dende. And Thurin just sits there in prayer.
What's everyone else up to?
Orpheus came over and put his hand on Thorin's shoulder.
Okay, here's pouring him a glass of ale from another flagon.
I'm still trying to.
Toast to the dead. Igor drinks
Ah.
his second glass that he was saving for the victory moment.
I'm gonna sit down and meditate over my crystal, and just think about basically what decisions I just made.
Valens, your armor, that dark tint that it used to have, in the sunlight now you can notice it doesn't have that darker tint anymore. It now has almost like a bluish hue. If you think to like Lord of the Rings, anything that's like made out of mithril like has a very distinct shine to it.
Silvery shine that glows when certain enemies are near.
Yep. So you can play that however you want. If you want your armor to change colors depending on what is within your vicinity, we can talk about creatures and things that can happen that
I'm gonna
interact
be
with
a
your armor. Maybe we'll declare certain creature types that your armor can change with.
Okay.
So it's almost like a free
Silver
Divine
dagger.
Soul.
like your armor can now be your divine sense beacon that constantly is always on. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
The box, they seal the box and they begin to take it away. You're all welcome to come to my house. Rest up, have some food. We can discuss what the hell's going on. That Merkel woman, she's not actually from here. She is tiefling, but she's not from Devil's Tongue. I think well, let's go back to my house so we can talk later. You all seem to be exhausted.
You have no idea.
You guys following him to his house? Again, it's about a 10-minute walk
Mhm.
from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And as we're walking over, Thurin just kind of turns to her and says, "Hey, do you think our sisters are, still together? Do you think you can use your spider to reach out to your sister and just let them know that, Riff is on his way over to them, or at least to Nocturne?"
Yeah, I can try. I don't think he's very happy with me after I didn't let him help us with the goblins, but I'll give it a shot. And I attempt to commune with Spindel. And I say, Spindel, do I get a response?
Yeah.
Hey, Spindel, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Why summon me? I've had to hang out with your sister. You know how boring that is? All she does is talk to people.
How is my sister?
She's fine. They just finished their voyage back to Nocturne Castle.
Okay. Is Thurin's sister there as well?
Of course.
Can you let them know that we're okay? And we'll be back soon to visit them?
Okay. Anything else?
No, that was all. I'll promise the next time we get into. I don't know. Look, it's 11 o'clock. What do you tell me to say?
That the body of Riff Nocturne is heading towards.
Estimate it'll probably take at least a week for it, maybe even longer.
Like I'm tired. All right, so so I tell Spindell about the body being delivered, and he should be arriving in the next week or so.
Just so you know, that is Swim in real life. It's not him acting at
Amazon
Jahan.
puts your shipment at 7 to 10 days out.
That is him in real life. You tell him one thing, the next 3 seconds he forget about it.
We Amazon primed your brother.
Great, it's gonna get lost in the mail.
And yeah, Spindell, next time we get into battle, I promise that I will summon you so you can take part.
And there be goblins.
I will look for some.
Okay. So you guys all arrive at Igor's house. We can end the session here as you guys, maybe start to enter in. We'll pick back up here next session. We are skipping next week. So the following week, just let me know if there's any discrepancies. And then we can talk thereafter for the following sessions after that. Thanks for everyone for playing. Great job. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks all.
Okay.